Hola amigos, and welcome back to Super Amigo Squad. Your fearless leader Rio and Mercer. We're back to playing Dragon Age because we're bored. And also because it's a lot of fun to replay. You're gonna get like a bunch of stuff. You should just expand your bar. That's the thing you can do. Because I always put like your creation stuff, I always put like at the end and then like all of your potions and stuff afterwards. Just organizationally. Sorry, it was bothering me last time. Well, no, your creation thingy goes out the end. Because, like, yeah, and then you can, that way you can order your poultices and your potions and shit. Sorry, I'm OCD. I stared at it the entire time last time.
You would think she was playing the game.
I'm just, like I said, the resident advisor trying to get you kicked out of Ostagar. But, yeah, no, we're in the Kokori Wilds.
Finally.
He's gonna get my boy Daveth killed, but it's all chill.
No one dies on my watch.
Yeah, until Duncan skewers them.
Well, that's different.
But we're about to see his future wife. Let's see if we can get to it, if he doesn't take 5 ever. Oh, and, like, after you do this first combat, make sure you run over there quick for, like, the second that you see the injured soldier, or he will legit die. Alert. If you dally around, he will fucking
We are that awesome.
I do like that the wolves are so easy on, like, the normal settings. But they straight up murder the shit out of you on, like, the nightmare setting. Did I tell you I was doing that the other day?
Yeah, you and playing on masochistic level difficulties is just not good for your health.
I'm here for the achievements.
You don't get any achievements.
I did. Like, I got the achievement, but at, like, the cost of my soul.
As you say.
I was like, was this worth it? No.
Before the full day. It's a fine thing we've done. It has begun. As you say.
Sell those off.
I see a tactical problem with the rogue's armor. Yeah, you have to run over there quick, or else he dies. Yeah, you can see him. If you leave him, he will die.
Over here.
Yeah. Yeah. If
He's not dead.
Yeah, no, I was like, no, I'm gonna loot really quick before, and I learned that if you leave him there, he dies.
Well,
How do
he's
you-
not half as dead as he
How do
looks,
you
is
even
he?
know by looking
My
at
scouting
us?
band was attacked by darkspawn.
There's only one that's
They
a Grey
came out of
Warden.
the ground.
How do you like, oh,
Please
Grey
help me.
Wardens? Like, none of
I've
us
got
have
to
Grey Warden armor on.
return-
Well,
camp.
they probably, like, knows Alistair, because remember, Alistair's been in the camp for, like, a couple weeks. So Alistair's been here for, like, 2 weeks before you guys showed up. So they probably, like, this was the scouting party that they said they sent out.
If you just
So the scouting
Bandage
party
me
went
up,
out this
I-
morning.
can get back myself.
I have bandages in my pack.
See, this always, like, bothered me, as, like, when I
Thank
showed
you.
up as the mage, and I'm like, I have healing magic! I could, like, fix him, like
I've
that!
got to get out of here.
It's my major problem with freaking Inquisition. Healing magic doesn't
Did you
exist
hear?
anymore.
An entire patrol
I think
of
it's
these
fair.
red
Retcon
men
the
killed by
shit out of
darkspawn.
that.
Well, no,
Calm
I
down,
don't think it's
Sister.
that. I
We'll be
think
fine
just
if we're careful.
because you're
Those
not a
soldiers were
Ferelden
careful, and they were
mage.
still
So I
overwhelmed.
think maybe it's just
How many
different
darkspawn
schools
can the
of
4 of
magic.
us slay?
Is what I
A
thought
dozen?
about it.
100?
But it makes no
There's
sense
an
why you
entire
couldn't learn.
army in these forests.
The
There
schools
are
of
darkspawn
magic
about,
were
but we're in no
persistent according
danger
to
of
lore
walking into the
throughout
bolt of
all
the
of
Fall.
Well,
these
yes,
circles.
but
How do you
different. But
know?
different circles have different
I'm not a
specialties,
coward,
if you look at
but
it.
this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
You should still be able to learn healing magic.
That's what I'm saying. It's later. Like, as the Inquisition with acquired resources, you should have gotten something from it. But I think since they gave you, like, regeneration potions and, like, jars of bees, they were like...
You just like your
you're-
jars of bees.
Well, I'm just saying, I think that they thought, oh, we made alchemy overpowered, it's fine.
No, it was very annoying.
Yeah, no, it is annoying. But I think that's probably what their thoughts on it was. Who knows? Maybe we'll get to be healing mages into winter. Oh, I'm sorry. I should be reading this. Overcoming these dangers is part of our test. We're far from helpless here. We'll be fine.
Let's see which one.
You
of these
sound
two.
like a coward to me. I agree. This is too dangerous.
I'm not a suck up, so we're we're just gonna...
I still do not relish the thought of encountering an army.
Like-
I relish
Know
it.
this.
That's
I'm
a
sorry.
lot of
Grey
freaking
Wardens can
experience.
sense Darkspawn. Whatever they're cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
Won't take us
You
by
see, Sir Knight,
surprise.
we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
I just want you to know that's me with the
Reassuring.
alert feat.
That doesn't
Except
mean
I
I'm here to
never
make
tell
this
you
easy,
guys.
however.
Like, I don't know.
So let's get a
we're
move
playing
on.
Dungeons and Dragons, and I have the alert feat, which means that I can never be snuck up on, and my passive perception's a 22. So, like, I always know when shit's about to go down, but they always assume my character's useless, so I've stopped telling them when stuff happens. Yeah, so, like, I'm always like, I knew the whole time, and they're like, why didn't you tell us? I'm like, y'all never listen to me. Just hit take all.
I was trying to read it.
Yeah, it's a codex, that's why.
Where's my codex?
It's journal. Codex. So many things that you are not reading in this recording. Yeah. It gives you a mission thing. That's the feast day thing. Oh yeah. Don't listen to that.
There it is. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, it's to his son because
We don't care about that. We're not here for feels.
But yeah, no, he wrote a letter to his son because he was trying to help the wilder folk, and so he was like coming out because they were being hit by all these darkspawn, so he thought that they needed help, so he was going to bring them supplies. And then the darkspawn like waited 0.2 seconds to like gang up on him and kill him. Yeah, so there's like a hidden cache that where he hid stuff for people.
For his son specifically.
Yeah, for his son. Thankfully you picked Rogue, so you can actually pick that lock. Hey, there's a wilder flower that you don't need.
Still gonna get it.
Yeah, so even though he doesn't give you the quest, you should be able to still pick the flower and give it to him.
Hey, look at those guys over
It has
there.
begun.
They look...
That
Yeah,
flower,
see?
white with a red center. The kennel master
I knew you could
Ostagar was
still do
asking
this
about
even if you had
those.
a pop-up.
What I said is he doesn't give you the quest.
The kennel master said this flower can help dogs that get sick from biting darkspawn.
Okay, so I just
At any
dig
rate,
that
he was offering a
Merc has,
reward
like,
if someone went
resting
into the
bitch
wilds
face
and
at all
brought him one.
times.
Might want to think about it, is all.
I got it right this time, is
But
what you're saying?
like, well, I mean,
Buckethead. That's the reason why he has the bucket on. It is the reason.
he was just like, people think that I don't, that it's what is it? It's the gentle giant scenario. It's just like I look mean, but I'm inner soft.
No, take the helmet off. Nope, he's an asshole.
Like, his face fits his personality. And, unless you're Sten, because then
Sten is amazing.
that's big soft.
We're gonna kill these guys and then go
The
that way.
darkspawn have sensed
Yeah,
us.
if you hit M, it'll give you your map. I didn't want to change
concern for your own
tactics for
existence?
range too.
I'm good.
There is no glory in bloodshed.
Wanna bet?
It has begun.
Alright, guys.
Shall we go? Shall we go? Damn you!
Nope, they're not there to help you. Yeah,
Guys, like,
There-
the enemies.
well, no. To be fair, there's always two Genlock archers right in front of each other. So they killed one, but they didn't kill the guy behind him.
Back.
That's because you're out of the attack range. So they'll only attack. You're out of the combat range. So they'll only attack who
hitting.
you attack.
Best be
They
wary.
only attack who you attack. Once that person's done, since you're out of combat
has
range,
begun.
they will come running back to you.
Yeah, well, they are being dumb.
Well, they're not being dumb. They're following the rules of the game. You're the one who's not giving them orders. Stupid.
You know what?
God, he would be such a bad inquisitor. Does not even know how to give orders to people.
Okay, I fully admit that I am not the person with the greatest common sense, but if I am like one of these dudes, and it's Hey, I'm gonna run up here. Stabby, stab, slash, slash. Alright, he's dead. There's a guy 2 feet in front of me. Now I'm just gonna turn around and go back to the guy shooting
You're
arrows.
out of combat range. Their job is to protect you. What do you want?
For them to kill the enemy 2 feet in front of them instead of coming back.
Well, you maybe should get closer then.
Why?
Because you're out of combat range. So the AI comes running back.
Well, I'm not talking AI. I'm playing smart by staying at ranged.
Well, don't bitch unless you're gonna pay attention to the rules of the game.
It has nothing to do with the rules of the
Yes,
game.
it is.
has
Yes, it
everything
is.
to do-
You're trying to common sense video game rules. It is literally a program, child. Yeah, you were acting like a child.
That is not even close. I have my preferences.
You're
and my preference
bitchy.
is
You're bitchy. All
if
you had to
the guy
do,
with the
all you had to
sword-
do was scoot up like 5 feet, and you would have been in
Very well.
combat range, and they would have attacked them on their own. He couldn't.
As
he,
opposed
he
to-
couldn't take a handful of steps, guys.
As opposed to, I'm gonna shoot him with arrows from way back here. Alright, guys.
It has
I'm
begun.
gonna draw.
Good.
Oh, geometry sucks.
Oh,
The advantage.
sorry, playing this little game.
It has begun.
Yeah, no,
We
like I
must fight.
said,
Let us do it
my
quick.
cousin originally was like the reigning champion of breaking the game.
Missed.
Married.
No quarter shall be given.
Yeah, now you're just shooting cliff. Congratulations.
More the fool's day.
You know what? It worked. My plan worked. I
didn't-
got a lot of
I
damage in.
didn't say it didn't.
It shall be done.
I just said congratulations, you shot a cliff. As Sylvans just rise out of the frickin' swamp to slap you.
Only if their name is Riel.
Very well.
Other than that, they're getting set on fire.
As you say.
You know, as strong, great.
Dark
I don't have another adjective, I can't talk to you. Friends. Grey Wardens. We totally know what we're doing.
Don't give them the advantage.
Look at that.
Yeah, see, these are the kinds that I love. Is when you stay so far out of combat range, because it's an archer, that they don't go running in and trigger literally everybody. That's what I do in the final boss for this area. That's how I beat it on Nightmare. Is that I just ranged the shit out of it. Yeah, and you find Rigby's field journal, and you learn, because Rigby was studying the Chasen, whereas his dad was like, trying to give them supplies. But you learned Rigby was studying their culture, and then he ended up getting murdered. Yeah. Just hit mark, yeah. Yeah, they're smart. They have the common sense that Mercer lacks. Don't test me. Yeah, that's one of the chasing trail signs. It doesn't matter. Like, we're...
You still have to find them, though.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Not if you find the chest.
Then you're just cheating.
It has begun.
Well, yeah, I mean, but also, tell me we don't dungeon crawl the shit out of every corner.
Yeah, that does happen.
Yeah, so we're the adventurers geographers, because we hit like every corner of the map we can.
Can't crack those backstabs.
Foolish.
Oh, jeez.
Well,
See the damage?
you both stunned him, so Daveth was just like, why not, friend? We got this. Rogue
Give them the
team.
advantage.
So said it. No death for my boy Daveth.
Any last words?
only one who came into this with any sense of humor.
Trying to say something?
No, I'm saying is that Jory is annoying.
Jory is annoying.
It has begun.
But,
I shall do it.
Alistair.
Yeah, but Alistair is like in teacher mode. This whole Kokori Wilds thing. But if you hit M for map, you can see what you haven't explored yet. Because I think we passed something. But the little, just hit M. Scroll back. There you go. Because you can go back and go through here.
Yeah, and then there's this little bit.
Yeah, it's not like an occupied space. It has trees. You can't actually get over there.
There's some elf fruit over there, though, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, is you can only get like a few steps over there. It's not like an actual...
The freaking urge to hit the jump button is so strong.
Yeah. It's like, what can you do? Jumps. Yeah, so like there's like, it's just a little...
Yeah, honestly,
it's just like, yeah, like I said, there's nothing over here. It's just aesthetics.
where's the elf fruit? I already got it.
But no, if you go back down and go under here where they have them hanging, it'll trigger the comment from Alistair. And turn around, and then go under, because you're gonna end up going that way in a bit anyways, but if you go under, it'll trigger the comment.
Look there.
Yeah.
Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
Does that tell you I've played this game a lot? But if you go over here, it's gonna trigger combat. You're gonna get, like, hit by rogue genlocks.
Yeah, I'm not worried about rogues.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is they're the least troublesome thing here. But, like, if you go this way, I think the like, that way, over that hill, is where the chest is for, Rigby.
Get off!
I know we're playing this for fun, but I know, like, I know this game way too well.
Watch out!
Yeah, like I said, after seeing Kerrigan break this game, I have like an appreciation for being able to kill other races before they reach you as anything but a mage.
Yeah, that is just hilarious.
Yeah, so for context, my cousin, I got her to play this game because we're highly in love with the series. She maxed out her elemental spells as a mage, would cast all the area spells, and then send like Sten or Shale to go open the door. And anything that isn't dead by the time it reaches her would have such low health, and she was an arcane warrior, so she would just stab them once and be done.
Shall be done.
So she broke this game, and then she figured out how to break the second one. And then, yeah, she figured out the class break for the second one because there's so many mages in the second game. She was like, I'm gonna be something different. And she went two-handed sword warrior, and then she saw the opportunity to be a Templar, so she was like, oh, Templar. I'm gonna do the exact opposite of what I did last time. And then, there's like a fight on the Wounded Coast for like the guards or whatever. Yeah, as I told you, once they ran over here, we triggered them. Yeah, so there's a fight on the Wounded Coast for the guards that has those two blood mages, which is a semi-boss and then a full boss. And, yeah, and like that was like an annoying 20-minute fight for me as a rogue, even an assassin. Because, like, they would cast like a bunch of shit and a bunch of barriers. Kerrigan runs in, seeing them charge up spells, slams her dispel button as a Templar, and kills them in 20 seconds. I was furious. I'm like, it took me 4 times to beat that fight the first time I played it.
Very well.
As a rogue. And I was like, what the fuck was that? And she was like, oh, you didn't know Templars could do that? And I was like, no, I didn't know Templars could do that. What?
So there's the last will.
Yeah, the last will and testament, and then you need to be able to open that chest.
Which is over by the campsite.
No, the chest is right here.
I shall do it.
Yeah, it's not this chest.
No.
You're right. It's over, yeah.
By the campsite.
You're right. My bad. Yeah, it's down that way.
I know. I was just looking around. go this way and then go circle around.
Yeah, hit map, because I think the other chest for Jogby is over here somewhere. Zoom out.
It's
Scroll back.
It's over here.
Yeah, I think it's like around
You
here.
go around, you go past
Because
the
it's-
bridge, and then it's down here.
No, it might be here though. Just go forward. We'll figure it out.
It's across the bridge.
Well, no, it's not across the bridge. It's not across the bridge. I'm telling you. No, it's not. I play this game a lot.
There's another one where you run on stones.
Yes, it's not across the bridge.
Well, I'm talking about the chasing the treasure.
No, I'm talking about the other thing that was hidden.
Oh.
It's by the statue.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Is that's before the bridge. We were talking about two different treasures. Sorry,
Yes,
we're loot gremlins. So
What I find hilarious is that this is the first, like, freely explorable area.
yeah, it's over here somewhere. If you hit map. Yeah, there it is. There's the path. And then a bunch of wolves come from over here to like kill you.
Those wolves.
Yeah. One of them's like a greater wolf or an alpha or whatever.
It shall be done.
Get bullet.
So I was also slightly annoyed that Ranger and Bard
Best be wary.
rogue in this. Or only in this one, they're not
There's a lot in this one that did not make it, which was very sad and disappointing. There's the big one that you're talking about.
Well, I like that the lore for Reaver was updated in Inquisition because Iron Bull is a Reaver as far as warrior classes go.
It shall be done.
You didn't like the,
Well, no, I'm saying is I like that it varied. Is that Reavers you're gaining like a blood-based berserker power from whatever. Because like in this one it's just like it's only demons, but for them it's like also dragons.
That's a fine thing we've done.
we all know that Iron Bull
As you
loves
say.
to be dragons.
Yeah, that's like that was probably my favorite thing is like when you run past and the dragon flies overhead and he's like, boss! And you're like, Jesus, Lord, we hit it when we hit it. We're obviously gonna fight it. It's fun just to do them.
Begun.
Oh, so much.
Yeah, but the annoying part about the alphas is they get over the stun just as quick. And so they're like stunned for like a second and a half. See, this is the treasure I was talking about.
Should probably do something about this.
Why are you upping strength?
For better armor later on.
You don't need it yet. I wouldn't worry about that just yet. For now, I would do, make sure your cunning goes, or not yet actually, because you should be safe. I would do that next level up. But up dex and maybe a little bit of constitution. Because in case they run at you, it at least gives you a couple more hit points. Yeah, because you need 14 cunning for coercion. That's why I said you were safe yet. But otherwise, I would do 1 in survival. It
I
depends
only
on.
need 16 cunning for master.
But it depends. When are you doing the elves in order of operations? Because you need 2 survival for the Hala.
I always do the Mage Tower first, then the elves, then the dwarves, and then we've got lots of DLC stuff too. So
Mage Tower first, then the elves. I know. Then I would go 1 in survival then, because you should get another because you need 2 in survival for the Hala thing.
okay,
So yeah, you should be safe on coercion for the time being. Because if you do 1 in survival now, then do coercion next. Because I'm gonna tell you this now, nobody in Ostagar is gonna. Ostagar, the first place, are gonna outdo a level 1 coercion, a moderate coercion.
well, I've already got level 2 coercion. so,
Yeah, that's what I said is.
all right, we'll do survival. It's not like we can't respec later.
Well, I know, but like I'm like a big fan of not respecing. Like you made your mistakes. Well, isn't that the argument we had in Greedfall when you're like, Jesus Christ, you have like 6 respecking crystals and you've used none of them? I was like, yeah, no. I made my mistakes. I'm just a edgy mage gal. Yeah, see?
Farewell.
Letter to Jogby. Fuck you. I was right.
Look at that.
And there goes, like, if I hadn't already ruined it, I'm pretty sure I've dropped the F-bomb a few times, but...
It's okay, we're not getting paid for this anyway.
GG.
YouTube doesn't like us. We're not popular enough.
No, I think I'm just dumb.
I wasn't gonna argue that.
I mean... Hobgoblin. The Greedfall
There you go. Everybody heard that.
I like that it's like, it's not, like, that guttural noise hits, and then you all just stand there waiting, checking your watches and shit for them to show up. I'm like, anytime, guys.
I will say this though, one of the most terrifying enemies in this game were the shrieks.
I don't like it. I don't like them. Sorry, once you've done the Dalish Elf origin, it's the traumatic gift that keeps on giving. Because sometimes they don't even let it go, like they do with other, like they do with some of the origins. But well, I mean, everything in this game came full circle. Is what I really liked.
Yes, especially, and that's the biggest part that I think that sets this one like,
apart from the others.
Yeah, you can tell they legitimately.
You rummage around in the rubble and find Rigby's secret cache. Inside is an iron lockbox sealed with wax.
Yeah, no, I'm just taking it. I'm not gonna open it.
Yeah, I always gave it back to Jeddah.
I mean,
like poor mom.
Lost everybody.
Yeah, lost her husband, lost son. And here, what were you saying?
No, it's just in this one, your backstory, you're like just all the things that you do. It all seems to have a really good narrative focus, and you get
a bigger impact. Like
and you give it. You have at the end, the conclusion is satisfactory.
Yeah,
like, you actually feel like for the noble, you legit get to enact your revenge.
We get to stab Tim Curry.
Now, with the dwarven origins, you really actually get to explore that till you're satisfied.
Yeah, like because when I was replaying it recently, because or at least when I was replaying it with Hannah recently, she picked Dwarf Commoner. And then when we start,
tough one.
Yeah, which is a tough one. But your sister is basically being trained as like a courtesan, because if she can get a child or a son, because the way we'll get into that when we get there, because the caste system is stupid. But if she can get a son with someone higher ranking, then the family will be elevated because they're casteless, and so they're basically worse than dirt. And yeah, and it's like a whole thing, and like you're like working. They're basically working for a crime lord. And like at least for that one, when you circle back around, you learn that your sister is Balin, which is the prince who's trying to take power after his father and brother died. His brother died in a Deep Roads expedition, and then his father just couldn't get over it because his health was already failing, and he just like got depressed and like died, because that can really affect your health. Speaking from personal experience. And so he got super like depressed, and he couldn't recover because his health was already such a big issue. And so Harrowmont, who was a friend of the king, was saying, no, the king said he didn't want his son on the throne, he wanted me. And then Balin's just like, I'm his son, it's fine. And so they'll like start fighting, and then you find out like when you come back as a commoner that your sister is actually Balin's lover, and they're having a son, and he wants to do away with the caste system so he can marry her. And like he actually gets really cutthroat about it, because he thinks that they won't accept any kind of change. So it gives you like a new perspective on it, whereas you can come in from any other angle.
Anything Harrowmont forever.
Yeah, like if you come in in any other angle, it basically looks like he set his, like, there are rumors flying that he staged his brother's death, and that he also like was poisoning his dad and shit like that because Harriman is like mudslinging hardcore, but basically Balin super wants change, and he's putting in the like he's a little violent with it, but he's putting he's saying that nobody is gonna want to accept that change peacefully, and he's willing to like overturn anything all of like the old nobles are stuck in, because he was scared because his lover was castless, which is, if like I said, if you're the commoner, is your sister, and he was scared that because she was worried if they ended up having a baby girl that he couldn't stay with them, or that she couldn't stay with them. And
there's also that also comes back around later on when you're doing the cure for the poison.
It does come back because people are thinking that he poisoned, but like he wouldn't have a noblewoman in there trying to cure her actively. But if you
What's that?
but if you look into the details, you find out that Harriman commissioned the poison.
No.
And that he actually was absent from the dinner party with that lady, the noblewoman. He ended up getting busy, and so he never got. And so Balin ended up did not get poisoned, and the lady got poisoned instead.
Yep.
Yeah. So you find out Harriman, and so like that like raises questions, because because if you play the dwarf noble one, it is true. Balin set Trian up to like take the fall, but that's because Trian was hardcore Spartan, follow tradition, blah 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 blah. Nothing will ever change. I don't want things to change. And Trian was a bully. Like so at the same time, it's rough, but at the same time, you're like, he's trying to make things better, and he knows his brothers so well that he knows that he'll never change.
I shall do it.
So it's
Going.
don't do it, because there's gonna be two rogues. Yeah, here they come. Here they come. So I was about to say, don't have them trigger run across the bridge.
That and also
There should be. There's the second one. You're good. Okay.
yeah, there's traps on the bridge itself. That's why I was trying to kite them to me.
So put on the side. If you hit don't move ahead, there you go. Click on that. Run ahead and trigger the traps. There you go. Have to deal with that.
glory in bloodshed.
And then just shoot the shit out of him. If you hit your stunning or your pinning shot, it should stop him from slinging spells at you for a bit. Takes a little longer, but saves you some health.
Damn you! Away with you!
Because he's higher level than you, so.
There is no glory in bloodshed. We must fight. Let us do
Next,
it
you have
quickly.
no healers. But that's my problem with playing a mage, is you can't pick locks, and it drives me insane when I can't get into shit.
Because it takes a while for you to get a decent freaking rogue.
So you just hear me screeching the whole time.
Plus, you're stuck with two very, very vocal rogues if you are not playing a rogue.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like...
It has begun.
One that will judge you and one that will continually try to get in your pants.
I mean, that's as good as any D&D party, but...
Yeah.
Oh, hit move really quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, there, he's behind the
Trap.
barricade.
There, coming trap.
There's the traps.
Yeah, there should be 4, I think. Yeah, he can't hit you from behind the barricade. You'd have to move. Yeah, no, he's not gonna come. I think it's a... Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. 4, huh?
I said there's at least 4. Just click on them. The best thing is you could just click on them one after another, because as long as you touch them, you don't have to wait through the whole trap trigger animation. Now have them move freely?
Hold on. I can kite. It
Yeah,
works.
but they don't trigger their own traps.
I know, but at least I can get these guys to fight on this side.
I must maintain. No quarter shall be given.
Yeah, you basically... The second they touch that bridge, bridge, they're usually in combat though. Since you already went over there and triggered it, they might end up. Yeah, there you go. Well, you have moved really.
So let's add them all back a little bit. Good.
Then what were we saying? Origins coming closer. Yeah. Yeah, no, so in that stuff, when you go through all that, I learned that post-game,
No quarter shall be given. There is no glory in bloodshed.
Post-game, even if you didn't put Balin on the throne, you're raised to warrior caste for helping solve the Great Debacle. But and then after, like, you're raised to warrior caste after you do the Dwarven Kingdom mission. So after you do their mission, you're raised to warrior caste no matter what. But yeah, I think it's, like I said, one of them is weird. But and then post game, you're made a paragraph whether you live or die. Which is kind of great. But like, if you like, I was like, no, yeah, I'm totally gonna side with Balin because that's where my sister's at. And he can't even like aim competently. He's missing so much.
So was I.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like I said, that one is always glitched.
Alright, well, we're gonna.
There you go.
Since we're out of combat.
Why didn't you just launch Alistair at it?
We're out of combat.
What's the bag of hit points? Oh, you can hit move freely on them.
I'm working on it.
No, you're bad at it.
Working on it.
It shall be done.
Is that a yeah?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, no, I always do too. Make sure you save before you do.
Yeah, it can wreck you.
Yeah, if
For
you're
everybody who doesn't know what we're talking about, it's
no, don't tell them. They'll see in a second. See, there's the chasing cache.
Yeah.
So we were thinking about
Alright.
we were thinking about, I think there's like 6 of these right. We were thinking about 2 different codes.
Nope, just 4.
Okay, let's see.
Do.
Yeah, it's a lot of shit.
A lot of awesome stuff.
Look at the Thane helmet. Is it better than the one we're wearing? No,
No.
I want to see if it looks cooler.
It does not matter.
No,
It's
I
the
just
Tale
wanna,
of Buckethead.
I know, but I want to see. It's for aesthetic. You can't even wear it. Never mind, bitch. Put it on Alistair. I just want to know what it looks like, because I don't remember. Yeah, it takes it's 3 strength, 3 defense. Better than his physical. Yeah, that looks so dumb. Keep it on him.
Sure.
The helmets and hats in this first game are atrocious. I think the only good one is the only cool looking one is the helm of Hanleith that you get from Shale's DLC, because it's the winged helmet.
It does look pretty cool, but
Yeah.
it looks like the Great Warden helm.
Yeah, well, no, except it has little bat wings instead of actual feathered wings, and that's what I dig about it. I was like, it is pleasantly the opposite.
Alright, we got everything from back here, looks like. Alright.
Hit map?
It's right over here.
No, just hit map. Zoom out? Yeah, we got that whole place covered. Never mind, we good. Just, completion. It's over there, actually.
Where am I going?
Wrong side. Now you want to save.
See, what does that say? It says Tale of Buckethead.
I wasn't saying change it, I just wanted to see what it looked like. God, you're so dramatic.
I shall do it.
Ready? Sprinkle more ash on the pile of stones. Hey demons, it's me, yo boy.
Look at the face! Like,
Shall be
your
done.
joke was not appreciated.
Yeah, no, that's exactly why he wants to kill us.
Look at that orange freaking name.
Let us end this.
Oh, so much fire.
I just always have them continuously stun the shit. But you're right. So as long as he doesn't like
Yori is just getting.
Oh, move. Yeah, that's
It's okay.
good. He has.
Alistair's doing his thing.
Good boy, Alistair.
Ah, Enchanter's Footing. I know who
You
to
mean
give that to.
shoes that you're gonna present to your wife as an offering?
It's like, hi, you're really, really pretty. Don't kill me. Also, here's shoes.
I got these shoes from a demon. I killed him for them, and she'd be like, oh. Sorry, if I were a spooky swamp witch, that would like appeal to me. Are we even gonna make it this far? Have we actually successfully powered through a location in one recording?
Do you know why? I didn't have to talk to many people.
That's why.
Yeah.
You talk too much. Yeah, I always like get over here and like bait the shit out of them. Yeah, cause there's that one dude. He's their sentinel. Make sure you turn move free. Oh, no, they didn't trigger. Sometimes I do. It's weird. I just always move freely. I always turn move freely off when I'm
I
over here.
used to be a warden, then I took an arrow to the knee.
That was to your thigh. Don't be dramatic.
It was right there.
It was your thigh. Don't be dramatic. I mean, there's like an actual artery there, so it's even worse. But as you're bleeding out, man, we should have brought wind.
I shall do it.
I don't know when.
Well, we know you
Not
talk
the way-
boring too,
Yeah,
but
but
like
not the way that I'm supposed to. She hasn't started flirting with me yet. So.
that's not how that works. That's not how that works.
She totally goes mom mode and then gets really uncomfortably flirty.
He doesn't. He's dramatic.
Guys, you're too good at this. I haven't even finished my guy yet.
And yours was a plain like just a plain archer Herlock.
I mean, a lot of stuff.
Can we discuss how it doesn't matter?
That guy needs to die first.
Pinning shot, just because even if it takes longer,
I know
he's
how
not
to...
triggered yet. So
The dark spawn has sent
there you go. Come on, boys. Kill that mofo so you can. Yeah, there you go.
Oh!
Oh no, he's coming for you. He's coming for you. Daveth, help. Daveth, backstab, please.
Oh, jeez, look at the damage.
Yeah. But at the same time, you are getting the crap.
Oh, I'm fine. Yeah, he's just barely hitting me. Look at that. I'm fine.
You're covered in paper cuts. Congratulations.
That alpha totally disappointing.
Well, obviously, Daveth pocket sanded him, and so did you! Pocket sand, the only move that matters.
It's a move I miss.
Did I tell you we ran into a cosplayer dressed as Dale at IkiCon? And when I asked if I could take his picture, because he even had like the beer and the like cigarettes, like the fake cigarettes and everything.
Did not tell our one amigo.
Our single amigo. Yeah, so he had like the cigarettes, like everything. Well, they were all props, and like the beers and everything, like all properly labeled. And then when I asked him, I was like, "Can I take a picture?" Because I was like really excited because it was so well done. He's like, "Sure," because I was just thinking, like, while I was getting my phone out, because I was talking about it, I was like, "Yeah, no, like, one of my favorite things that I still to this day reference is pocket sand." And I turn around and he's pulled sand out of his pocket to pose for the picture. And I'm always like, and I just like started cackling. It was so good.
Alright, everybody ready to meet the waifu? The waifu that'll kill you?
And you thank her for it.
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey?
Like, her eyeshadow game is on point.
What say you? Scavenger or intruder?
I am neither. The Grey Wardens once owned this tower. Intruder, and just how are these your wilds? I would first know who you are and where you come from. Where'd you come from? Stay back!
Oh no. All of the
You are the intruder here. I believe the first question is rightfully mine. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered. Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Because we're nosy.
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wild, she is. She'll turn us into
Daveth, you
toads.
suddenly became the
Witch
least fun
of
person.
the wilds.
Like,
Such
how dare you
idle
poison our
fancies,
friendship?
those legends. Have
But
you
he's
no
not wrong.
mind?
I
She
mean-
can
of your
turn
own?
everybody into
You there,
toads.
Not yet.
handsome lad.
Let us be civilized.
Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine. Let us be civilized.
You can call me Merc. Ryan Merc, a pleasure to meet you. I'm always super nice to her.
Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose?
I'm gonna be calling
You
her a
sought
lot of
something
other
in that
things.
chest? Something that is
Red
here?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of
Alistair,
sneaky
I cannot wait
witch thief.
for the
How
time
very
when you
eloquent.
actually get along
How
with
does
her.
one steal
Vaguely.
from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems.
It's like they get to tolerance.
Those
and then
documents
they
are
take
Grey
a couple
Warden
steps
property, and I
forward,
suggest
and
you
they're
return
like,
them.
We're good
I
here.
will not, for 'twas not I
Not
who
quite
removed
friends,
them.
but we're good here.
Mutually
Invoke a
distinct
name that
truths.
means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am
And it
not
almost
frightened.
always has to do with me. I was just like, well, look, you're my friend, you're my bro. I'm not gonna go after her. And then she's just like, I guess I won't be mean to the puppy anymore.
Yeah, and then like later, you're like, hey, Alistair, remember how you said you wouldn't go after Morrigan? I need a solid. Right.
Oh, that's so bad. Why would you do that to him?
Then who removed them? Tell us at once or face the consequences. She's toying with us. Let's go.
Was
No.
my mother.
No,
in
you don't
fact.
even have to bother reading the non-polite ones.
Can you take us to her?
There is a sensible request. I like you.
I really
I'd
like you
be
too.
careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
Why do they
Put
always
some in the
assume it's a
pot, she
frog,
will.
man?
Just you watch.
Like, there are so
If the pot's
many
warmer than
less
this
amusing
forest, it'd be a
things
nice
we could
change.
do.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
It does. I mean, all of that, just fantastic.
Quit being a creeper.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl.
Ah, Flemeth.
Much as I expected.
Crazy ass old lady.
Are we supposed to believe you
So
were
good,
expecting us?
story-wise.
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Daveth,
Quiet,
you
Daveth.
are
If she's really a
falling
witch, do you want to make her mad?
There's
strikingly.
a smart lad.
Honestly, I feel like those
Sadly
lines should have been
irrelevant to the
reserved
Right?
for
Scheme.
Yeah,
thing.
but like
But
he
it is
grew up
not
near the
I who
wild, so
decides.
like he grew
Believe
up
what you
on
will.
family members
And what
terrifying
of
him
you?
with like tales of witches.
Do you
kidnapping
possess
him
a
and treating him
different
bad boy.
viewpoint? Or do you believe as the others do?
I always say I'm not sure what to believe.
Yeah.
A statement that possesses more wisdom than it implies. Be always aware. Or is it oblivious? I can never remember.
Yeah, like they make
No,
About you,
you
some
100%
they make
remember.
they make
I
Flemeth look like
I?
so like messy
it
old
seems I
lady
do.
in this game, and then you see her in the
This
second
is
one,
a
and you're like,
dreaded witch of the wilds.
Yeah.
now we know where Morgan
Well,
gets her fashion
Morrigan
sense
must
from.
have told you
Jeez,
that. She fancies such tales, though she would never
she
admit
she
it.
like roasts those dark.
Look at her.
spots.
Look at her back there. She's like, Mother, would you stop?
Yeah, because she's playing the part
Did
of
not
the
come to
embarrassing
listen
crazy
to your
little-
wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them.
I love that Alistair
And why
doesn't know what to
not?
do with that statement. He's
Take
like, wait a
them to
minute,
your
what?
Grey Wardens
Right.
and tell them this blight's threat is greater than they realize. Such manners. Always in the last place you look. Like stockings.
You didn't let me read anything.
Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came
Yeah,
for.
she does a good
Time for
job
you to
of
go,
being
then.
a crazy old lady.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh,
Are you gonna
very
kill
well.
the hermit guy
I will show you out of the woods.
when you go to do the
Mad
Follow
elf?
Scroll.
me.
Yeah.
Hermit. There's a way to get what you want. Yeah, like there's.
Yeah,
you can't
but
get everything, but you can get most of what you want without provoking him to kill you. But the guy is legit evil.
yeah, I know. I was like, walk over to the stump. He was like, no, that's my stump, and then like pick a fight with him because I want to see what's in the stump because I'm nosy, and then I end up killing him.
There's a few things that you can trade with him that doesn't hurt anything, and you can get some pretty decent stuff for it, but you have to do it to get codex
Hey,
entries.
you're back! You're back!
How'd we do on time?
Pretty good.
Fantastic. Alright.
I think it's been like 45 minutes. Go give the thing to the kennel master.
Where do you think I'm going?
Loot the shit out of everything.
Greetings.
Oh, also,
Are you one of the Grey Wardens that went
Yeah,
into
sorry,
the
you're
wilds?
Yes.
Did you happen to see any white flowers?
I always forget to do it right before the tower. In fact, I have one of them with me.
I don't know for sure
Like
that
this-
the flower will aid my
He is
poor
such a
hounds, but it's
soft
worth
man.
trying.
Like I like
I have,
desperately hope he
let's see,
survives the
20
battle.
silver
Like I know
to
not
offer as a
realistically,
reward for it.
but he's just like, I'm just here to take care of the puppies.
Yeah.
You're very generous. Thank you for your help. Perhaps we won't lose as many hounds today as I'd feared.
I don't. Not for the puppos. I'm not gonna take money. for the
See, there's
puppos.
wind. There's wind.
And the tringle.
Back again? Don't the Grey Wardens need you? Off you go. I have preparations to make.
Yeah, like I like how she shoos you away
Yeah.
like a nosy child.
You can get this now, but don't. Get it. Always get it later.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Let me see what you have.
Let me know what you'd like.
And make sure you check other goods, because I think you can get another backpack upgrade here. Like after you did this thing.
It's right here.
Yeah.
But I need to sell a lot.
Okay, start with weapons. Weapons. Anything with darkspawn in it, because it always gives you a negative.
Yeah, but
And there's no need for it. Like careful. Keep the chastened flat blade, you're gonna end up giving that to Sten.
I don't need the enchanted dagger.
You can give him to Liliana
Oh, that's right.
at the beginning. Because you can't use the edge right away.
I don't need Sir Garland's sword.
This
is a-
What is, compared to Alistair, really quick, just to be certain.
I already did that earlier. See?
Okay, yeah. What he has is better. And get rid of the Warden Longsword. Anyone gonna use a mace? No, I don't think so.
This.
Yeah,
For Stat. One of these two.
I always give him a sword. He's a sword kind of dude. Yeah, Ogren's your maul and axe person.
It's gonna be a while before I get him.
Yeah.
That's gone.
That's what I'm saying is you don't need
Wild's bow.
it. Make sure you switch back to comparing it to yours.
Well, it's not gonna be better than mine.
You want to keep it for Liliana, at least for now?
I can. We got lots
You can
of
always
arrows.
sell it at Lothering. Sell your bolts. You're not gonna give anyone a crossbow anytime soon.
There's that.
Okay, no. Well, let's go over. Keep your crystals for now, because those are for Shale.
I'm surprised I'm getting them this early. Small flawed lightning crystal. That's kind of garbage.
Well, I mean, yeah, they're the early versions. You get stronger stuff later.
Alright.
Studded helmets. Let's be realistic.
Most of this stuff we can get rid of, I think.
Yeah, chastened robes.
No, I'll hold on to those.
hold
They're
on.
actually pretty good.
Yeah, so say chastened robes have the. Because at first for a second my brain went priest.
Don't need this.
Don't need small shield.
Blood Dragon Plate's going elsewhere. Scale armor.
You can put it in storage later. Studded leather boots should be better than regular leather, and you have enchanter's footings from Oregon. So get rid of your rough leather boots.
These ones.
Yeah, because you already have studded leather that you can give Liliana.
Right. Studded leather armor, studded leather boots, studded leather gloves. So I don't need.
You don't need helmets, because realistically, the only people you're gonna give helmets is you, and you already have one, and Alistair.
Scale gloves. scale armor, no scale boots, but
Well, we'll see.
I only need one more of these.
I wouldn't bother, because once you do the bandit mission and Lothering, it immediately gives you armor for stat.
Alright, we'll get rid of the scale. Split mail, don't need it. So we've got
a good collection at least for now. Go over to your
these two are going to be some later on. Templar shield we don't need.
Yeah, no, he's got a good shield. And you're keeping your Kuzlin guard shield because it's yours.
Obviously, it's just for, you know.
Yeah, those are all fine. Switch over to that.
I'm gonna throw away a lot of stuff that I probably don't.
Keep
need.
your acid flasks because you'll need them.
For what?
I think it's one of the. Oh no, it's poisons that you need for that.
Yeah.
You don't need acid flasks or acidic coating. You will need grease traps, but then again, you can always give Alistair trap making when you get to Lothering.
Gifts. We got plenty of this stuff.
You don't need blank. You don't need blank vellums, but you are gonna need love letters.
Actually, you do.
I mean, you get those a lot though. You don't need them yet.
What about the wolf's paw? I can't remember if we need those for.
You
anything.
don't.
I'm trying to think. Though.
You don't. Usually,
what
if you have the high enough persuasion for the for yeah. If you don't need them.
Okay.
You could just say, "Hey, isn't love more important than some stupid ass training, right?"
Right.
So I'm saying is, you have the coercion. You don't need it.
Well, I mean, we're sitting pretty good on money.
Yeah, we're doing solid. Fire crystals you won't need at least.
I mean, I'm gonna hold on to these for now. I think we're good for as far as selling stuff goes. But let's see.
Go over to your ingredients mix. Get the health poultice recipe. I always get these two recipes while I'm here.
The health poultice and the injury kit.
Yeah, because that way, when you get more again, you'll actually be able to make them right away. Well, almost right away. I always make sure when I get her first level up, I upgrade her herbalism.
Don't need that.
You don't really need anything else.
Let's see here. Let's look at his reserve stock real fast.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
As we bore our one amigo.
So long as you
shopping.
keep it quiet.
Yeah, shop talk.
Alright, let's take a look here. Firebomb, lots of trap plans,
Double baked Mabari crunch.
Don't need any of that garbage. Yeah. We'll get a better staff.
Yeah, you'll literally get a better staff from
yeah,
the great oak tree.
We're golden. So.
Okay, let's GTFO.
Alright, so turn this in. Even if you go talk to the War Council, they basically ignore you right now. Alright, you ready to strip everybody down?
No. I already told you you're not allowed to.
Can I at least take their weapons?
Joyce is gonna get it back anyway. What good is it?
He's not gonna get it back.
Yeah, he gets it back in the cutscene, stupid.
He magically gets a... Yeah, different one. So I'm gonna...
Whatever. Oh, make sure you hit switch weapons because he has a bow too. Boom. See, I was right.
Oh, he does.
Ooh.
Alistair?
You do not. You do not.
Alright, so I left them with their clothes. At least they can...
Leave them with their dignity.
Dignity.
Duncan?
I love how
So
Duncan
you
gets an
returned from
orange.
the
Like, you could actually try
Have
to
you been
fight
successful?
him. Oh, no.
We have.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Maybe we should tell you about Morgan and her mother.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had scrolls. They were both very... odd.
And
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so.
I don't think
They might be
Alistair cares about
apostates.
that.
Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar,
Oh, it's
Alistair,
very sweet
but
baby
Chantry
boy.
business is not ours. We have the scrolls.
He's
Let us
never
focus
like
on the
a lamp post in
joining.
winter. Oh, sorry. Now will you tell us what this ritual is about?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
Rude. I have no problem facing what is to come.
There we go.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin.
He says now.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
See? Different
Are you
sword.
blubbering
I
again?
hate it.
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Okay, so there's an option here if you're a woman, and that you're like, man, guys, I'm a woman and I'm the bravest one here. Like, literally, you could be like, you basically telling them to grow a pair because Jory's being annoying. There's nothing we can do about it now.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
But we don't know that, Daveth. You make a good point.
You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them? Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll
I
all
wanted
die.
to, like, go to his
If
wife and
nobody
be like,
stops the
"My husband's a
Darkspawn,
coward."
we'll die for
And his
sure.
dad's like, "What?"
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
You
At
will
last
now.
We come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you.
I just want to point out,
This
obviously, some
is the
mages
source of
know
our
the
power
secret to this.
and our victory.
Yeah.
Those who survive the joining
Well,
become
no, they
immune
haven't
to
prepped the
taint.
components, but otherwise,
We can sense it
I
in the
think they don't
Darkspawn
really know why.
and use it to slay
I mean,
the Archdemon.
they know part of the
Like,
puzzle.
Well, like I just want somebody to take that Parks and Recs meme where it's just like, here, I have a permit. It's just the paper that says I do what I want. That's basically what Duncan does to the mages when he asks for shit. He doesn't have to give a reason. Okay, let's get on with it then.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining.
We can't talk during the
But
scene.
these words have
because
been
I love
said
Duncan.
since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Daveth, step forward. I am sorry, Daveth. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No! You ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry.
Can you imagine all of the AU?
But the
Look
joining
at your
is
fucking
not
face.
yet
You're like, oh,
complete.
holy shit, dude.
What if Jory actually
You were
drank and
called upon
survived?
to submit
Yeah.
yourself
Could you
to the
imagine?
taint
Nobody gives a shit about
for
Jory.
the greater good.
True.
My favorite thing was the double take Jory
From
did.
this
Fucking
moment
chalice.
forth,
Oh yeah, that
you
was
are a Grey Warden.
I love how Duncan's just like, yep, it's gonna be the one.
It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died.
Yeah,
but
we're Grey
was
Wardens now!
horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
We did it! We did it!
How do you feel?
Should have read the terms and conditions, but we did it!
Just hit accept.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Obviously, we scrolled immediately down and hit accept. Nothing you said prepared me for that. Should have read the
Such is
terms
what
and
it
conditions.
takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Yeah.
Such
a
dreams
big
come when you
dragon
begin to
bitch.
sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
To be fair,
Before
I'm
I
just like,
forget, there is
I'm
one
not
last
just sensing
part to your joining.
Darkspawn.
We
Like,
take some
I'm
of that
sensing
blood
the
and put it
big
in a
bad.
pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the King.
Very well. What kind of meeting?
The King is discussing strategy for the upcoming battle. I am not sure why he has requested your presence. The meeting
Because
is to
King
the west, down
Kalen
the
is a
stairs.
puppy dog, and he
Please
and he
attend
likes
as soon
having
as
new
you're able.
friends.
He doesn't have enough friends.
Oh, you leveled up!
Yay, and I've got Puppo. It's so, like, I was just looking for the bodies.
He's looking for the treats in your pocket.
Alright, let's take a look here. I do need some more strength, eventually.
Yeah, I would up your dex to an even number, and then fill your cunning up to 18.
My cunning to 18? What do I need my cunning to be that high for?
Lockpicking and coercion. Yeah. Because there are, like, the... Yeah.
22 cunning.
Yeah, see, I told you, you're gonna...
That's at level 12.
Yeah, but, like, when you get to the other places, you're gonna need it. Some of these chests are, like, assholes.
I've already got this.
Yeah,
And I can't get the next one till level 8.
No, now you're prepped.
Well,
Because max coercion is 18. 18 points. Coercion's not in this. It's on the skill tree. But at least for this, I would get the shatter. Yeah. Mess up some people's armor, man. You hit somebody with that, and then just have Alistair finish them off, and
Why is this?
hit next.
Oh, I get 2.
Yeah. Okay. I will tell you though, you can't have aim and rapid shot running at the same time.
The aim.
Go up though.
The aim is good.
You sure you don't want stealth?
I do not.
Okay.
I play a rogue, but
if you
stealth is useless.
But if you go up to what's your top rogue skill tree? This.
Feign death.
Okay.
And then this is coup de grace, which is only good for melee.
Okay.
And this is combat, but again, mostly good for melee. It has nothing to do with like. The
Well, I
stuff
mean,
that
at least with the flanking, you can still do that with archery.
Yeah, but I usually, like most of the levels with the way that they work, I usually don't even have to move around.
No, I was just making sure we considered all the options.
This right here is something that I'll probably build up to.
Yeah, for now.
Because
like you can pocket sand them in the face and then just kick them in the nuts and run away.
Because this will allow me to replace my strength stat with my cunning stat for damage.
Yeah.
And then this is always nice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is so if anything, because you can get the first one for that below the belt. That's what I said is pocket sand in the face and then kick them in the nuts.
Basically, I was looking to get this though.
Oh no, that'll work. That's what I'm saying is making sure we knew what was relevant in the basic rogue skill tree for archery.
Right, strength and constitution all the way for Puppo.
Yeah, max him to a 20. And con. And then I know one of his Puppo abilities gives him more con.
Oh, he just gets bonuses to health and health regeneration here.
Yeah, that's what that one is. Charge. Yeah, because if you give him charge, he should be able to knock people over.
Which is always fun. Puppo smash!
Like, have you ever been tackled by a big dog? I have. It is both fun and terrifying. Like, me, this is how I go out. I go out.
A big dog to you is like a regular
I will stand
sized
by the
dog
Grey
to
Wardens
me,
in this assault.
so.
You risk too much, Caitlin.
Our neighbor had a great day.
Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the
That
front
would
lines.
be a... Oh, dear
That's the case.
God,
Perhaps
it's
we should
not
wait
a
for the
dog, it's a
Orlesian forces
wolf.
to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to
that's
your
right,
fool
they're
notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
Whoever told Logain he can multi-class
It is not a fool
from
notion.
warrior.
Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
Read the Stolen Throne,
How
folks.
fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then
You're
our
being
current
dramatic.
forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
No.
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the young lord from Highever I met earlier. I understand congratulations are in order.
You're obviously not ready.
Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends
The ranger
will
and
be
the
your
assassin
undoing.
in the party, like...
We
I
must
think
attend
this
to
right
reality.
here, the whole thing with
Fine.
his racism
Speak
towards the
your strategy.
Orlesians, which, to be
The Grey
fair,
Wardens and I
everybody hates
draw the
Orlesians.
Darkspawn into
Orlesians
charging
hate the
our
Orlesians.
lines.
To be fair,
Then-
no, just let him speak, okay?
You
We'll
will
cover it when
alert
they're
the
not
tower
talking.
to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
To flank
cover.
the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
No. I'll do my best, Your Majesty.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
It's not.
Enough of your conspiracy
me
theories,
taking
Logan.
Logan inside, everybody
Grey
turns.
Wardens battle the
That's
Blight
not
no
them.
matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Rude.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
God.
Enough.
Like, she is
This plan will
rightfully
suffice. The Grey
petty
Wardens will
towards
light the
Uldred because
beacon.
what we know
Thank
about
you, Logan.
Uldred, but at the same
I
time...
cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens
She's
battle
mean
beside the
to
King
you
of
if you come
Ferelden
into
to
this
stem
part
the
as a
tide
mage.
of evil.
Well, yeah.
Yes,
Like, basically, she'll say, we'll not trust
Glorious
anything to
moment
your
for us
spells, and then she, like, looks at you and says, like, some, like, shitty comment about, like, trusting her.
You heard
Like,
the plan. You and
right.
Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Logain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
I'm ready to go. Where's the Tower of Ishal, exactly?
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the
No,
King's
but-
camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to
We are gonna
cross the
save
gorge
right before
and
we go
head
into
through the
that.
gate.
Yeah,
and
you're,
up
like,
to the
after
tower
you're done with
entrance.
this, we're
From
done
the top,
with this
you'll
episode.
overlook the entire valley.
You hear that, our one amigo? We're done torturing you.
I mean, I'm surprised we got through the wilds as expedient as we did. Sounds easy enough. Or when do we light the beacon?
We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
I love it. Alistair was, like, not even on board with this whole thing. Like, no, I want to be in the fighting. I'm just like, but Alistair will know the sign. Like,
he knows the signals.
He didn't even want to go to the tower in the first place, but he knows the sign. Like,
Yeah, because he's like I said, he's been here for like 2 weeks. And they've been prepping the battle plan, so he was probably like, yeah, we waiting with them, what's going on? And so he thought he wasn't going to be in the battle this whole time, and then last second he was like... Okay.
getting that burnt smell from the oven.
Yeah.
Those MacGuffins are burning.
I'm gonna kill you.
Alright,
can we join the battle afterwards?
Stay with the Terran's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word.
I can tell you right now, we are definitely needed.
What if the Archdemon appears?
We soil our drawers, that's what.
Leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you.
How much time do we
The
have?
battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour.
Are we in any danger?
Of course. Even the best laid plans go
it's
awry.
a war zone.
So do what you
I know.
must. I trust you
felt like
both.
it's bare to ask.
Just not enough to actually fight with the rest of you.
There will be plenty of battles, Alistair. Be patient.
God, yeah, I know, I hate it. I know what I have to do.
Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
I kind of just got thrown into this. I don't even know. Like, you didn't give me a welcome brochure. I have no guidebook. There's no.
Literally, the brochure. You open it, it says "fuck you." All right, that's where we're cutting off for now. Level Alistair. Then we'll do.
Alistair, you need strength.
So just pour it in there.
And let's see here. For you, we need you to definitely.
He needs to pull aggro. Like you're the ranger. He needs to pull aggro. End the story.
Yeah.
Scroll down though. When you do start leveling shield stuff, I would, like, when you get access to the second tier, fucking max that bitch out. Because that basically makes him impenetrable. It's
wonderful.
The shield tactics in this one are really good, but the shield tactics in 2 are disgusting. Alright, anywho, before we run off on a tangent, thank you so much for joining us. I have to stretch. To be continued in the next episode. Bye.